We'd like to thank David and Leighan Rinker and the trustees of the Rinker Foundation for enabling us to do more than buy airplane tickets and accrue passport stamps, but to engage in activities that help faculty and students have meaningful experiences across cultures, to engage in vocational discernment, and to truly engage and grapple with the world's cultures in all the forms that God created. One brief story of impact that this center has had upon one student. This student had arrived to PBA very jaded and cynical about faith and about life in general. He engaged in a trip with me in which we lived embedded within a West African community. And it was his 2 weeks in this West African community that gave him the perspective of a faith that is a living, a vibrant faith and a global faith. This turned his life around and rescued his faith. He is since married, he has a wonderful career, and attends his church with his family every single week. It was because of the ability to travel with the Rinker Center for Experiential Learning that this occurred.
My name is Jennifer Cook, and I'm a PBA alumni who studied abroad at Oxford in fall of 2019. I would just like to start by thanking the Rinker family for providing the opportunity for PBA students like myself to go abroad and have a transformational experience while they're in college. Before going abroad to Oxford, I had doubts about what I was capable of, and once I got there, I realized it wasn't just about studying archaeology, it wasn't just about being at my dream school I had thought about since I was a little girl. I really learned more about what I'm truly capable of, and the Rinker Center for Experiential Learning really did that for me.
I'd just like to say thanks to the Rinkers for their generosity and support for our travel study programs, and a special shout out to David for all his encouragement and enlightenment in helping us put this program together. There's many great stories I can think of in all the trips that we've taken over the years, whether it be in Turkey or Greece or Germany, but I think most especially in recent times about our time in Israel and Jordan, and the time we spent with the Palestinian Christian group, and how mesmerized our students were when they heard the stories of the struggles with the Christians there in the midst of all that was going on. And it's kind of been an ongoing conversation we've had since that time. I continue to hear from them as they try and put these things together in their mind and trying to match that up with their experience, all of which was made possible, of course, because of our experience in the travel and with the Rinker Center in providing us with support in making this trip possible.
I'm Anna Ilkes. I work here at PBA in the business office, and I've also been blessed the past 5 or 6 years now to travel with the Italy students to Florence each year, help them get acclimated and lead them around the city. I thank you so much for your support of this program. It's been amazing watching God do just great things with these students. One of the favorite stories I've heard from students who have spent a semester in Florence is the way it really impacts them and changes their perception of what it's like to be an outsider. One student in particular told me about how she felt lost in a train station and really depended on other people to help her out. That changed the way that she sees other people now that she's back home, and she's told me that she feels like she's a kinder person because she knows to look out for other people who need a helping hand. And it's really thanks to the generosity of the Rinkers in creating this opportunity for her to study abroad that she's been able to have this life-expanding experience.